everyone, how are you keeping today? I was reflecting on my education and how it has kind of come to a halt. Not that it didn't before. I am an unconventional student, which means I couldn't get into university right after my A levels. I had to wait for about a decade before I could get into the university in 2017. So there are a couple of good things about getting a tertiary education or getting your undergrad sorted. The degrees most often become necessary just to show the world that you are capable of making informed decisions. Having said that, not everyone with a degree actually makes informed decisions. Yep, I said it. Anyway, I do believe in higher education. So what I did was I went into the Open University of Sri Lanka hoping to continue my higher education, and I got myself enrolled. Sri Lanka has free education and free healthcare. Free healthcare has become pretty useful during the pandemic. Free education, I was not a recipient of it during school days because I went to a private school, and even now I am not a recipient of free education because though I go to a state university, this is distance learning, which means I pay and I study. But of course I don't pay as much as I might have to if I go into a private university. I pay less. A lot of people who go to the Open University work and study at the same time. So there are a couple of good things that's really good about getting your degree sorted at the Open University. One is the recognition. Unlike some of these private colleges that give you education for a thumping tuition fee, it's pretty affordable and you can pay in installments, of course. So when it comes to recognition, it's good. Finances, really good. And the third thing is the most important one. Anyone who gets a degree from the Open University of Sri Lanka, employers, take note. They have so much grit developed. There is no way one would get out of the university if you are not self-motivated and persistent. I can assure you that. I myself noted how many students dropped out of the course just after the first year because they couldn't cope with the workload and what you have to do. So this is especially true for certain courses that you follow. I follow the natural sciences stream, so of course natural sciences, chemistry, zoology, you talk about it, and yeah. So life can be pretty hard if you're not someone who is self-motivated. It develops your grit. So there are a lot of positives when it comes to the Open University of Sri Lanka. But there is one negative which overrides all this goodness of this university. That's the strike. Between 2017 and 2019, I'm not exaggerating, we had 3 strikes. Yes, 3 strikes. Either the academic staff or the non-academic staff. I come to think of it, a lot of people after getting their degree, when they don't get the jobs, I listen to it on news and I wonder, oh, okay, so the staff taught you this, so what else do you expect from the student? The students, if they don't get the job, they say, ආණ්ඩුවේ රස්සාව හම්බුනේ නැහැ, අපි strike කරනවා. Excuse me, folks, you got free education, you got free healthcare, and then you strike if they don't give you a government job. It sounds a little ridiculous. Excuse me, use your brain, do something on your own, contribute to the society, why not? So that really puts me off when I see graduates strike saying, oh, I didn't get a government job. Anyway, coming back to the strikes by the staff of the university. So when they strike, it's not just the Open University staff, it's all state universities. Now, the only difference between the Open University and the state university is that the students who go to the Open University pay them. Yes, I paid. And then they strike, which means I don't get to finish my degree because they strike. I remember this so clearly, the last strike that happened in 2019. Yes, we had one in 2019 and we couldn't even like finish one proper semester because of the strike and now the pandemic. Yeah. We were preparing for the exam anyway because the exam dates were published and I was at the university studying because we knew that there was a possibility of a strike but we were not sure of the dates. So we wanted to be prepared. And I hear this gentleman, he's probably in his middle to late 50s. He was having a very loud conversation with someone over the phone and he goes, එහෙමද කිව්වේ? නෑ ඒක එහෙමනම් strike එක නවත්තන්න බෑ. ඒක දෙනකම් strike එක නවත්තන්න බෑ. That's what he exactly said. And here I am studying, thinking to myself, man, you'll probably not be on this earth in another 35 years or so. Yeah, so that's the only thing I kind of feel uncomfortable when it comes to the Open University. But I'm sure everything has its pros and cons. So that's what I keep telling myself. Whenever they have a strike, I'll be like, anything in this world has its pros and cons. So I'm not going to feel down and beat myself over it. Whenever they open university, let me go and continue my education. So that's the mindset I have currently. So that's one of those thoughts I thought I should share with you. If you feel like giving up on anything, just remember the Open University of Sri Lanka and you'll be like, the kids who studied there, they have so much grit. I should develop mine.